Hi, thank you for calling the Tilton. This is Liz. Basti, what is wrong with people? Oh, girl, I was about to ask you the same thing. So we have this couple who've been staying with us and they're a little bit shady and they've been doing that thing where they extend their stay on like a nightly basis. Yeah, okay. Well, last night they called down, they asked for another extension, and whoever was working the desk at the time said sure before running the credit card. And then of course we get in this morning and and let me guess, the card declined. You know it, so of course we sent a note to their room asking for them to please bring down a valid form of payment, and they leave without paying. Yep, saw that one coming. But here's the thing, we thought they left. No, turns out they went and locked themselves in the lobby bathroom. What? Yep, and we had to call the police to come and get them out. But how do you skimp out on the bill and then still stay on property? Like, what? Wow, that was ballsy. Yeah, definitely. Speaking of, oh boy, what happened? Okay, so we have this really big group come and make a contract with our hotel to rent out like most of our rooms, most of our event space and everything, right? Huge contract, lots and lots of money coming into the hotel. Well, shortly before they came in, the organizers called us and asked to prepay for all damages. Wait, hold on. They said they wanted to prepay for, oh, you heard that right. They want to prepay for all the damages that their attendees were inevitably going to inflict on our hotel. You guys canceled the contract, right? You'd think so, but the powers that be just said, okay, and took the money, and the group stayed with us, and they've left earlier this morning, and then housekeeping went and inspected the rooms, and girl. Oh, how bad was it? Holes in the wall, bed frames broken, carpets ripped up. There were several toilets stolen out of the rooms. What? They stole what? You wanna know the crazier part? The hotel went back to the organizers and said, hey, the money that you prepaid us for damages isn't enough to cover the damages. And the organizers just said, okay, we'll cut you another check without complaint. They just wrote up another several $1,000 check for damages. Just, how do people this crazy exist? Girl, I don't know. Hey, Jess, you didn't happen to tell the guest in room 3005 that she could have a late checkout today, did you? No, I explained to her very clearly that I could not give her a late checkout because we need that room for the wedding party. Why? Yeah, I figured you hadn't, but apparently she decided to give herself a late checkout. There's a do not disturb sign on the door and all of her things are still inside the room. Seriously? Well, what are we gonna do? It's not like we can put the wedding party in a different room. They're contracted for the rooms on the third floor because of the view and everything. Oh, Jess, it's okay, all right? I've already contacted the wedding planner and we've come up with a solution. That's taken care of. Oh, thank you for being proactive in doing that so I didn't have a bridezilla come and yell at me. No, none of us need that. But I would like you to do me a big favor. Could you please post a late checkout fee to room 3005? I'm thinking a room night plus tax. Oh, it would be my pleasure. What in the world is this ridiculous extra charge from this hotel? You must be Miss Nichols. And you must know what this ridiculous charge against my account is. Yes, that charge was for the late checkout. Late checkout fee? No, that's ridiculous. I called and I talked to some girl this morning and we got everything squared away that I would have a 3 p.m. late checkout. I was the agent that you spoke to on the phone and I told you multiple times that I could not approve a late checkout for you. This is just ridiculous. I'm going to be complaining about this to my super high elite reward member representative. Okay, go ahead and file a complaint and then they will come to us and we will send them the recording of the conversation that I had with you where I told you that we could not approve your late checkout. Well, you must not understand that as a super high elite reward member, I am entitled to a late checkout whenever I wish it. I have also read the benefits that super high elite rewards members get, as it's my job to know these things. And where it says that you get to have extended late checkout, it also has an asterisk that says that it's based upon the hotel's availability. Well, what was the harm in me getting a late checkout anyway? I don't see an angry mob. The building isn't on fire. I mean, this is so ridiculous. Actually, it did do harm because, as I told you, we needed that room to be ready at check-in time and it wasn't. So yes, we have charged you a fee for the inconvenience that you have caused us. Now, is there anything else I can help you with today? Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. You can remove that ridiculous late checkout charge and refund my money. No. Hi, thank you for calling the front desk. This is Jessica. How may I assist you? Hi, this is Miss Nichols in room 3005. I just want to call and let you know that we have had the most fantastic time at this hotel. My family and I absolutely love it here. The hotel is wonderful, the view is amazing, and that beach access, oh, we don't want to leave today. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, and as one last hurrah before we go, we've booked a lunch reservation on property, so we're just gonna need you to put me down for a 3 p.m. late checkout, okay? Oh, your room's on the 3rd floor. I'm very sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid I can't approve a late checkout for today. Oh, I think you misunderstand. I'm a super high elite rewards member, so I'm entitled to a late checkout, so I'm going to be checking out at 3. Well, super high elite members are entitled to a late checkout based on the hotel's availability, I'm afraid, and we don't have the availability to extend your room for a late checkout. I am sorry. So you're just gonna kick me out? But I have a lunch reservation. What am I supposed to do? Well, the bellman can hold your bags and you can certainly still enjoy the property's amenities. It's just that we need to have the room back. So you're telling me, a super high elite reward member, that I get absolutely no late checkout and I have to bring all my things down to the front desk and that's it? I am sorry, ma'am, but that's the best I can do. You know what? You obviously do not understand how this works. I will let you speak to your manager and get this sorted, but in the meantime, I'm going to lunch. Ma'am? Ma'am? Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Okay, then last thing that we should go over before the start of your shift is that we do have that wedding party coming in today. You should already have their contract. I gave it to you a couple days ago. So they have contracted out the entirety of the 3rd floor. So we need to make sure we're not extending any late checkouts to anyone on the 3rd floor today, okay? Okay, noted. What time's the ceremony? Ceremony is at 3:30. The ceremony's at 3:30? Oh, great. I already know how this is gonna go. The whole wedding party is gonna be coming to the front desk expecting to get into the rooms early because, well, how are we supposed to get ready for a wedding without a hotel room? Well, the hotel didn't promise any early check-ins. In fact, we explicitly stated in the contract that the entire wedding party should expect to get ready off property because we weren't going to have the rooms ready any earlier than guaranteed check-in time. Since when have they ever paid attention to what's in the contract? But it's good to know that it's there, and when they inevitably get mad at me, I'll whip it out and tell them that they did not have guaranteed early check-in, but that just means that we're gonna have to make sure that the rooms are ready exactly at 3. Otherwise, there's going to be hell to pay. Service animals at hotels. So this has always been a hot button issue on the internet, I've noticed. So real quick, I'm going to do a little bit of Googling. Okay, so first of all, people seem to be under the assumption that you cannot ask questions about a service animal, that somehow is breaking the law. But according to ADA's own website, staff may ask 2 questions. 1, staff are allowed to ask, is that a service dog and is it required because of a disability? That is perfectly legal to ask. 2, what work or task has a dog been trained to perform? So those are the 2 questions. Staff cannot ask about the person's disability, require medical documentation, require a special identification card or training documentation for the dog, or ask that the dog demonstrate its ability to perform the work task. So technically, yes, anyone can come in with any animal and say, yes, this animal is needed to help me with a disability. No, I don't have to tell you what it is. And it has been trained to walk me through spaces. It's been trained to alert me if I'm having a medical episode, whatever. So yes, anyone can say those things. In a perfect world, only people who need service animals would be able to answer those questions. But there's this cute little thing that humans can do called lying. So obviously, people are able to get in with all sorts of animals, and in that moment, you're not allowed to do anything about it. However, even a person with a real service animal can be asked to remove it if the dog is out of control and the handler does not take effective action to control it, or 2, the dog is not housebroken. So that is ADA law.
Please stop making brownies from a box.
No. I'm sorry, but it's easy. And I'm stupid.
Hey, overnight shift is here. Oh, awesome. It's been such a long shift. Your girl is logging off and going home. Yeah, girl, go ahead. Get out of here. Oh, I said that there was a movie charge. Let me go ahead and post it. Well, that's weird. What? Well, the room that this movie charge came from isn't occupied. Huh, that is weird. Do you think it's like a glitch or something? Well, you'd think, but it's happened a few times now. This is like the 3rd or 4th movie that has been charged from an unoccupied room. Well then, yeah, it's probably not just a glitch. Yeah, and it keeps happening on my shift too, and the only people that are here are myself, the housekeeper on some nights, and the security guard. Well, here, I'll hop on the radio and have someone go check it out. No, don't call over the radio, because if this is who I think it is, then it'll just tip them off that we're on to them. I think I'm gonna go up to the room myself, if you don't mind waiting just a few more minutes before you go home. Oh, I don't mind at all. I live for the drama. Yeah, I know you do. Okay, I'll be right back then. Ah, shoot, I forgot to bring a master key with me. Well, here goes nothing. Hello, is anyone in there? They're not gonna come out. Just what I thought. Never do that again. Well, it's not like I did anything wrong. Excuse me? We both know that's a lie. You're contracted to be a security guard here, not to sit around watching movies all night. Whatever. It's not like you can prove anything anyway. Oh, you think so? Night shift is here. Hey, Natalia, thank you again for staying an extra few minutes last night, because the manager called me this morning and said that they were so happy that we finally figured out who was charging all those movies from those empty rooms. Girl, you are so welcome. The tea was piping hot, and guess what? I have more. Yeah, of course you do. Okay, what? What happened? Okay, well, first of all, and probably most obvious, the guy's paying us back for the movies, and apparently, like, it's a sizable chunk of his paycheck. Good, he should have to pay the hotel back for all those movies that he watched when he should have been working. Yeah, and then one of the supervisors from the security company came in and apologized to us personally and told me some more. Oh, really? What'd the supervisor have to say? Well, not only is the owner of the security company super pissed off at this guy, but he's also really nervous that this is gonna reflect badly on his business. So obviously he fired the dude, but then he also went around to all the security companies in the area and blacklisted this dude completely. Hey, good, that's awesome. No other hotel should have to put up with someone like that. I mean, it's already nerve-wracking enough being here all night as it is, but to not even have a security guard who's doing their job? No. Oh, hi, welcome in. How may I help you? Hi, we're checking in. Sorry if I have to talk quietly. Baby's trying to sleep. Oh, no problem. Here, let me just get you all registered. I'll get you your parking pass, the map of the hotel, and is there any way that we can do all this later? I think that baby's getting kind of restless and I really want to put her down. Oh, yes, of course. I'm so sorry. Then all I need to check you in is your ID and your credit card. You need my ID and credit card. Yeah, sure. Just give me a moment real quick to, ma'am, is that a cat? No. I'm so sorry, but cats aren't allowed at the hotel. But can you say no to this little face? Your cat is really cute, but I'm sorry, it's hotel policy. Worth a shot. Okay, good night. That was a first.
Hi, welcome to the hotel. How can I help you?
Hi, yes, we'd like to check in, please.
Okay, check-in actually isn't until 3 p.m. and it is currently 7 a.m.
Well, we'd like an early check-in.
Okay, well, I can get you guys in here by 1 p.m.
But that's hours from now. Why do we have to wait so long?
So the room cannot be ready until 1 o'clock.
Well, what's wrong with it? Why can't someone go in and get it ready right now?
Well, it's occupied right now.
Why would someone be in our room? We're the ones who booked it for today.
So the people who are in the room right now booked it for last night, and then they will check out by noon today, and then housekeeping will take about an hour to clean it and get it all ready for you.
Can't you ask them to leave earlier?
So, have you ever been to a hotel where you were forced out before checkout time?
What? No.
Exactly. So they will leave by checkout time, then housekeepers will clean it, and then it's all yours.
But we want to get here early. I mean, I've never seen a hotel do this before. This is crazy.
Perhaps your last hotel just didn't have someone in your room the night before, or maybe you just weren't explained this process, but this is normal.
Is it? Or are you just trying to cover your butt so you don't get fired?
I don't get paid enough.
All right, so we've been over our arrivals for today. We've been over the groups that we have today. What else was there for our start of shift briefing? Yes, I do have an update on Mr. John Johnson's ex-girlfriend situation. You mean his stalker? Yes, Natalia, thank you for that. So she has been released from police custody. It is my understanding that Mr. Johnson is pursuing a restraining order against her. However, we at the hotel have trespassed her from property, so she is legally not allowed to be here, okay? So if you do see her, please notify myself and law enforcement, and we will come and we will handle the situation, okay? There is a picture of her posted on the door as you leave, so just be aware, be vigilant, and have a safe and good shift. All right, everyone, thank you. Hey, Jess, I bet you $20 that Mr. Johnson's stalker shows back up and gets herself arrested again today. What, girl? No, there's no way. She may be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but she's not that stupid. Is she? I don't know, I'm just saying, crazier things have happened at hotels. Hi, welcome. What can I get started for you? I'm just waiting for my husband, but you know, he'll take a whiskey on the rocks, and I'll go ahead and I'll get a Cosmo while I wait for him. No problem, whiskey on the rocks and oh, girl, no, you're not allowed to be here. What? Well, why not? Did you miss the part the other day where you got arrested and trespassed from this hotel? Ring a bell? Trespass? No, that's ridiculous. I have a right to be here just like everyone else. No, you didn't. You know what? Before I start throwing hands, I am calling the manager and the police. Wait, what? No, don't do that. You know what? I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving. I'm gone. Yes, officer, this is her. No, you're not gonna do this. I mean, I haven't even seen him yet. Like, come on! Ma'am, you are fully aware that Mr. Johnson does not wish to see you, and you are also aware that you have been banned from this property. So for the sake of my guests and my staff, I am pursuing legal action, and you will be leaving in police custody. No, don't you, get off of me! No, I'm not going! I called it. Right? Like, already acting weird enough, but then we find out she's a total stalker. She's been following her ex from hotel to hotel, and now if she turns back up, I'm gonna get to page the police. Hi there. I will call you right back. Hi, ma'am. Is there anything I can help you with? Yeah, I just turned out my room key, and it's not working anymore. Here, it's for room 1518 under John Johnson. How did you find out the room number? Well, I'm very sorry, ma'am, but I actually can't give you a key to that room. Well, why not? I'm his wife. Oh, really? You are? Yes, his wife. So I need a key for our room right now. Well, I'm very sorry, ma'am, but I can't give you a key to that room because you're not on the reservation. Well, who cares whether my name is on the reservation or not, because I'm his wife, so I have every right to get into that room. What's his is mine and all that, you know. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but hotel rules still apply regardless of whether or not you're his wife. If your name isn't on the reservation, I can't give you a room key because we don't have any way of knowing if maybe there's been some dispute at home, or there's an issue, or maybe you've been stalking him. You might want to turn around. What's going on? Whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police. Oh, Liz is gonna love this. I can have the next guest over here. Yeah, I just wanted to confirm that this key is still valid. Like, it didn't demagnetize or anything, did it? Let me take a look. Yep, looks like the key is still valid. You're all good to go. Okay, great. And you know, silly me, I totally forgot my room number. Could you remind me what it is again? No problem, certainly. May I just see your ID? Oh, but I have my room key. I don't see why you need to see my ID. Well, it's just part of our standard safety procedure. I just have to verify your identity before I give you any specific information about a reservation. Well, I checked into this room earlier today, and you're the one who checked me in. I mean, I can't believe you don't recognize me. That really hurts my feelings, you know? I clocked into work 20 minutes ago, so I am not the person who checked you in, and whoever did is probably already gone home. We've just had a shift change. Oh, well, Okay, but here's the thing. I left my ID in my room, so if you just tell me my room number, then I'll go get it and I'll
মুরগির কলিজা
তোর বউ
এক্সকিউজ মি
ও তো উর্মির ফ্রেন্ড ইরা। আচ্ছা
আমারে কি আপনার ধান্দাবাজ মনে হয়?
না আপনার আমার আমেরিকার প্রেসিডেন্ট মনে হইতাছে
ফালতু একটা মেয়ে।
আপনি না আসলে একটা লুচ্চা
আমি লিটল বয়,
একদম ইট দিয়ে গাড়ি ছিটতে পারলাম।
আমাকে তোমার কি মনে হয়?
আপনাকে দেখলে মনে হয় ফুটবল খেলার রেফারি। যখনই খেলা জমে উঠবে তখনই আপনি বাঁশিতে ফু দিয়ে বলবেন ফাউল।
ইসলামি করা মশা।
একটা ছেলেকে কিডন্যাপ করে নিয়ে আসছে, এটা তো কল্পনাও করতে পারি না।
আপনি কি
এমনি তো কিছু দেখেনি তো।
আপনি সুইসাইড করে তো সবাইকে জেল খাটাবেন এবারে।
আমি আসার পর থেকে আপনি আমার পিছন লেগে আছেন, উদ্দেশ্যটা কি?
রাজ্য রাজকন্যা হাতছাড়া করে কোন বলদে? হিরোশিমা হতে যাবেন না, জ্বলে পুড়ে ছারখার হয়ে যাবেন। এই যে আমাদের ঝগড়া শেষ এখন।
চাইতে বলছেন আপনাকে এখান থেকে?
চেহারার সাথে আপনার ব্যবহার যায় না, ফালতু।
তুই জীবনে প্রেম করছিস, করিস নাই, বুঝবি কি? আমি প্রেম করছি, আমি জানি।
তুই আসার পর থেকে ইয়ার পেছনে এভাবে লেগে আছিস কেন? আমি লেগে আছি মানে আমি ঝগড়ার কথা বলছি।
বলো না কিছুতে তবু বুঝে নেবে কে আছে যদি কখনো ছুঁয়ে দিতে ইচ্ছে হয় সাগর হয়ে আজ জড়াবো তোমায়।
এই কি অবস্থা? এই শিলা, হোয়াটস আপ? প্রেজেন্টেশন কতদূর? হোয়াট আ ড্রিঙ্ক!
সরি স্যার, ইটস নট জাস্ট আ ড্রিঙ্ক। এটা চিবিয়েও খাওয়া যায় স্যার, এটা ড্রিঙ্কও। নাটা জেলি আর পানীয়র এক অসম কম্বিনেশন স্যার। এটা শুধু পানীয় নয়, এটা চাবান পানীয়।
ঢোক গিলে চাবানো ডাবল মজা শুধু আছে ড্রিঙ্কোতে। ড্রিঙ্কো চাবান পানীয়।
নট জাস্ট আ ড্রিঙ্ক। প্লিজ কিডন্যাপ নি।
তোর বাবা যদি টাকা না দেয়?
তার বাপ দিবে।
দাদা বেঁচে আছে?
কি?
রেডি? কত পর্যন্ত উনি দিতে রাজি হবে? 5 কোটি?
জীবনে কি শুধু টাকাই সব? আমাদের ভালোবাসার জন্য কিছু একটা করতে হয়।
আপনি একটু থামেন, আপনার অ্যাক্টিংটা হচ্ছে না। চুপ, একদম চুপ।
ভয়েস চেঞ্জ করেন।
আমি যদি আর অ্যাক্টিং না করি? আমি যদি সত্যি সত্যি আপনাকে এখন অ্যাবজর্ভ করে ফেলি? চোখ নিচে।
304 গ্রেডের শার্প স্টেইনলেস স্টিল ব্লেড আর সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী কপার কয়েল মোটর দিয়ে ভিগো ব্লেন্ডার মশলা সহ সবকিছু করবে একেবারে মিহি।
দাওয়াতে গিয়ে আমার খাইতে ভালো লাগে না। অনেক মানুষ আছে না আশের মতন ক্যাত ক্যাত করে গলা পর্যন্ত খায়।
1 কেজি খাসির মাংস আনতে পারবেন?
ঢিলা পানি ঢিলা স্বপ্ন পাবি নেই।
সে পচতেছে বিদেশে আর আমার আচার পচতেছে এইখানে।
দেখবেন হুট করে কার ছাগল লইছেন?
মতিন মিয়া নামে এক বুইরা লোকের ছাগল। পেটে সমস্যা নাকি? হ্যাঁ না গেছে গা, ঠিক আছে।
এত চিন্তা করার কি আছে? উপরে আল্লাহ আছে না? চা খাইবেন?
তোরা রিক্সা উঠতো আমি দিয়া হি তখন।
সি 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 ভাইজান, এটা কি কোন?
আমি নামাজে গেলাম। আরে না, ঈদের জামাত, উপায় আছে দেরি করনের। আচ্ছা হুনো কাশেম কাকার বাড়িতে যাবো নামাজ পড়া, মাংস বানাবো, মাংস লইয়া মনে।
তাড়াতাড়ি আইসেন।